we're live here. First time ever doing the live LJ's Card Lounge. I'm Chris, and
I'm Josh.
I'm used to pointing that way because you're on my right. You're on my right
Yeah,
of my
you got to
screen.
point like straight ahead.
Yeah, that's my man Josh right there. How we doing tonight, Josh?
I'm good, buddy. And no, we are not in the lounge tonight, but we are in our own lounges at home.
Yeah, I'm sitting right here. You can see my Broncos stuff over here. Got my Funko Pops right there. Is a Champ Bailey auto, but right here, the newest edition, the Demaryius Thomas auto mini helmet from
D. Thomas.
My guy Stephen. So 1, 2, 3.
I've got. I don't know. You could probably tell, Cubs fan since I was 9 years old. We'll show it off a little bit. We got the Sandberg autographed jersey in the back. We got some World Series tickets, some memorabilia. There's more stuff on the wall opposite of me, but we'll save that for later. Anyway, huge Cubs fan. Go Cubs. We'll get there again.
But if you want to see what the real stuff is, we should do a live lounge from the shop one day. So that'd be pretty incredible.
Oh, that would be sweet. Absolutely.
But Josh, I think we did a real strong push for the 200 subs today. We fell up just short. We're going to go ahead and give the Kobe away anyways.
They deserve
I'll do
it. Give
that.
the Kobe away.
Not live here, but I'll make sure I do a live video. And I just want to talk real quick about like what we do at LJ's, what LJ's Card Shop is, because a lot of people, we're still growing the engagement and growing within the community. Like I'm Chris. I started in March. I do community engagement, marketing management, social media, any of the posts you see on Twitter, Instagram, the TikToks, like that's coming from me. Josh is helping out now as well. We do eBay listings, just kind of a little bit of everything. Right now, we're an online only retail shop with hopes of opening our own shop come 2023. So we'll see how that goes. But everybody's got those hopes and dreams. That's kind of what we do at LJ's. Josh will talk a little bit about what he does here, and then we're going to show off some of our little inventory here just for a second while we talk about just LJ's for a little bit.
All right, short and sweet here. I started about a month after Chris did. I think for around maybe the 1st of April. Primarily eBay sales. We have kind of expanded that a little bit to where I'm kind of helping Chris out a little bit with the social media on a very small scale. Kind of just whatever he needs, I'm here to help. And I'm enjoying it too. So I get to meet a lot of new people. Love the hobby. Looking forward to digging more into this. So very excited, especially for what we have coming up for LJ's, for us and for you guys as well.
PJ asks, do we do consignment? Not at the moment, but we have plans in the future as we expand, which is, right now we have, I think, 7 employees. They had like 5 and Josh and I came on. And Hoove says he tried to rally the troops.
Man, we appreciate you.
Dave Hoover over at BCB Buck City Breaks. We got like 45 new subs today. Came up just short of that 200. But if you don't know the kinds of things that we have at LJ's, I just want to show the some of what we got going on eBay real quick, just because a lot of people don't know what we have. So it's going to scroll through real quick here, Josh. So we got the Colin Sexton RPA, 25 grand. LeBron James quad game worn, 20. That Jaw, 20. LaMelo. We got Clay. Is this showing up on our stream? There it is. Yeah, just making sure. We got Mac Jones. We got Herbert right there. That purple Vlad is beautiful with that color. Another LaMelo, like the snake skin, Halliburton. Unbelievable looking card. Little Anthony Edwards. Like, there you go right there, PJ. Joey B, know you're a Bengals guy. PJ might be the world's biggest Chad Johnson fan. So we got game used tickets. We got Knicks versus Bucks, Giannis NBA debut. We got a Zion downtown currently up. We got like a nice little patch right there. Some Herbies. So, I mean, this is just what we've got on eBay, not to mention what we've got in Golden, PWCC, and just things that we have. And so we like to say that we're a high-end dealer, but we've got everything from 50 cents to $4.3 million, because
we literally have everything for everyone.
Yeah, that's one of our things is we have something for everybody. So that's something we really like to do. And you know what? LJ's has afforded us a lot of amazing opportunities. Like I got to go to Bengals training camp, be out on the field 3, feet away from Mr. out 4 to 6 weeks with a hip, Jamar Chase. Got an autographed Jamar Chase jersey. Got a T. Higgins signed football. We get to open National Treasures football case, like $27,000 a case. Where else can you have an employer that does that? Just incredible. We went to this Blue Jackets opening night.
CBJ
sat in the very first row, right behind the bench. It was incredible.
Right there.
And then your boss thinks you're doing a good job. It's like, you know what, Chris, you're gonna like this more than the money I'm gonna sell. I want you to have it, and gives you a Demaryius Thomas auto mini helmet, because when you work for the greatest company in the world, it's just incredible. I mean, won't you think, Josh?
I think it matches your room. Absolutely, man. They have been nothing but nice to me, nice to you. Just a wonderful, wonderful company.
Yeah. So I just want to talk about a couple things. We wanted to show some of it, but I don't want to get into our golden vault on this live right now, because there's some stuff in there we're not allowed to show. But what is your favorite card that LJ's owns? I know earlier you were talking about a particular one of a guy who's playing on a TV screen over there. Is that your favorite one?
My goodness, I'm gonna have to go with the big one, just because it is what it is. Give me Patty all day long.
Oh, sorry, I got a little.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I got that little LJ's right there. But nice to see new viewers in here. My favorite was that purple Mike Trout Toys R Us we had that we picked up in Indianapolis. We ended up selling it, not to me, so that's all right. But I am
can't have everything.
Well, I can't have everything.
Yeah, we'll try.
PJ loves that patty cakes too. So we even have like the Lamar Hunt Patrick Mahomes. I might like a little bit more. Like my favorite, I'm not sure if we sold it. We might have sold it. Was that Black Pandora Joe Burrow PSA 10? Like the Black Pandora, he's got the black jersey on.
That was a beautiful card.
Incredible.
It is a beautiful card.
I'm not sure if we still have it or if we sold it, but that for me was just like, I can't believe I get to hang out with this card and make TikToks of it every day. Because I mean, the other day I had Burrow back in the card. Burrow, he was back in the pocket. He was getting chased by Aaron Donald. All of a sudden, he saw Calvin Johnson wide open in the end zone, who actually turned into Chase Claypool, who tiptoed it in the end zone. So if you haven't watched it on TikTok, it's kind of hilarious. Just go over to LJ's Card Shop and check out my video.
Yeah, you can literally find us where? Just about everywhere, right? Instagram, Twitter.
You know what? Let's put that banner up real quick. The socials right there, everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm not on LinkedIn, but maybe we should. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
But Facebook too, starting to get into that. Obviously YouTube, and we're live on a couple different places right now, so that's super cool. We also do Whatnot and In Search Of. We had some other importances come up at work where we had to shift our focus away from those two and onto different things as we try to expand and become more of what we want to. But hopefully we get back to those things in the future. But right now those are kind of on the back burner. But that's okay. We tried Whatnot. Wasn't really for us. We don't have we're typically the 9 to 5 online community. Right now to do live auctions and stuff or live breaks, you got to be in the evenings when people are available on the weekends. And hopefully we get to that soon. We're just not there yet. But we always want to leave those options open because, how many platforms should we be on? All of them.
All of them. And it takes a lot of time to do all this stuff. Chris and I are working hard for you guys. And again, stay tuned. We have a bunch of stuff for you guys tomorrow, next week, a month from now, 6 months from now, 6 years from now. Stay tuned.
Right now, Josh, we have 1,551 items up on eBay, a bunch more in our queue. And I think you're putting up, 54 Bowman this week, next week?
55 Bowman.
55.
Graded, all PSA graded, different grading scales, but definitely something for you vintage collectors out there. And I think you have tops too coming, right?
I've got some 55, 56, 57 tops, and I believe a 73 Hank Aaron coming up next week. Also, we just got a bunch of 70s, 80s, 90s wax back from BBCE that we went and had authenticated and sealed. That I'm
right. We got those boxes.
Sunday night, so that's sweet. All right, Josh. Let's start the lounging. We did enough LJs.
All right.
We did enough business. We got that over with. We want to let you know that, like, this is our first show, so we wanted to really let you know who we are, what we do. If you're watching now, if you're watching later, you lasted 10 minutes. That's great. But traditionally, these shows are going to be what the next little bit's about. Josh and I, whoever else might come on, Justin, Stefan, random guests. I don't know, PJ might show up one day. Just lounging, talking like we do. If you watch, Chris also Gold Line Cards. I've done this for like 2-3 years. A lot of you have watched my stuff over there. But Josh, man, that Bryce Harper home run.
I think they're going to win this year. I don't know. I don't want to jump too far ahead with the World Series, but they look really good. I think, I'm not taking anything away from the Astros, but at the same time, the Phillies are on top of their game right now. Harper's hitting what, 416? I don't know, something stupid.
He's hitting Tony Gwynn and Ichiro put together.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. Like
with a little Barry
I don't
Bonds
know.
mixed in.
Not just him, but that whole lineup is just phenomenal. So I don't know. We'll see. To me, it really doesn't matter. I enjoy sport. Again, not my team. You can see my team back here. But we'll see. But I'm rooting for the Phillies. Why not?
I think everybody who's not an Astros fan is rooting for the Phillies. I even know I know an Astros fan who's rooting for the Phillies. Like my next door neighbor, one of the best people I know, is rooting for the Phillies because his dad was a diehard Astros fan. And the year they won the World Series, right after the World Series, he passed away from lung cancer. He was like, honestly, I want that. Like, I'm not ready for them to have another because he saw the only one. And that's just, and plus they're cheaters.
He had a moment.
They're cheaters.
Not ready to let go.
Trash cans.
Uh-oh.
I hope Philly's bringing out Oscar the Grouch. So
I can't wait. Philly fans are ruthless.
Yeah, awesome.
It's going to be exciting. Tomorrow night, right? Game 1 tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, game 1 tonight. I think the Astros win, but I'm absolutely rooting for the Phillies. Yeah. So then, there's another sport that we both actually watch, the NBA coming up. You got a little preview for us? I mean, the 0-4 LeBrons, they're going to turn it around. The Ben Simmons is going to do anything. The Giannis is. Hold on. Kawhi Leonard off the bench? Who you got this year, man?
I'll tell you what, I think this season is, I'm sorry, I was looking at something else. This season is still young. I'm not a sports anchor. I'm not a broadcaster. I don't research the NBA, but I do know that it is very exciting. And if some of these players can stay healthy and make it competitive, I think it's going to be very exciting. The Warriors, of course, they're going to be the Warriors. Steph Curry is just in a whole nother league. They should rename the league after him. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm going to go with PJ here. He says he's a Philly, Super Bowl, World Series, NBA, and Stanley Cup.
You know what? It could very easily happen.
I know, like, we've had a couple before. Has any city ever had all four? Because, like, the Eagles, I got them losing 2 games.
Wasn't it close in Boston a couple years ago? Wasn't it close?
The World Series, the Phillies can do it. NBA, the 76ers can do it. I know nothing about the Flyers. So, go Blue Jackets. Yay, we suck. But, we're fun to drink beer at. All right.
Team bonding.
Yeah. I mean, hey, the Cavs almost won the same year. The Cavs won. The Indians almost won that year. But your guys had something to say about it, right?
That's true. Down to what, 3-1. I'm not saying that. We got lucky. Because that was a really good team in Chicago, one of the best we've had in a very, very long time. But 3-1 Indians, you probably should have won. Guardians.
PJ saying Flyers might not make it, but I don't really know much about hockey.
3 out of 4 is not bad.
So
even
NFL is about halfway over. We got our buddy, our boss Justin. He loves the Bucks. He grew up in Westerville, went to Toledo, lived in Tampa forever. He wears Buck stuff to work today.
Big game tonight.
Yeah, they're playing here in it starts in 1 minute and 16 seconds. But I know who's a fraud. You know who's a fraud. But what are some surprises? Good surprises, bad surprises? Like no one thought. I mean, Philly had like an easy 4 game, but like the Giants, the Jets.
Yeah,
like,
the Giants were
some good and some bad. What do you got for some good and some bad?
Yeah.
because I got the Giants and the Jets on the good. The absolute fraud of Russell Wilson. I'm not even saying the Denver Broncos are bad. Their defense is superb.
It's a great defense.
Javonte
You guys
goes
have a great
down.
defense.
Albert Ogbegbenom's got like in another. I don't even think he went to London. I mean, Nathaniel Hackett, hashtag leave him in London. Just leave him there.
But do they trade all their players though? I know we had a conversation earlier today.
My buddy Scott Taylor, he plays professional rugby over in England. Huge Broncos fan. I'm talking to him. He's going to the games like, is it even going to be fun? Like, dude, I flew to Denver for the Colts game. Had very first row tickets right behind the bench.
So you got to see all the field goals.
3rd and 2. Let's pass. 4th
I believe
and 1.
I asked everybody, what was it last week? Sorry, Chris, I don't mean to interrupt you, but to tune in this week to see if Chris got his joy back. I don't think you've quite got your joy back just yet. I don't remember the word that I used, but
Russell Wilson is a thief of joy.
I get it.
You called Russell Wilson a thief of joy.
You know what? I think he's thieved a lot of people's joy this year.
He's too busy doing squats and lunges on airplanes to thieve joy and riding with, that Subway actually discontinued his Danger Witch. Like he's not dangerous anymore.
I
mean, so the good to me is the Jets, the Giants, and you know what? Bailey Zappi, like awesome. Justin Fields looks like he has 0 offensive line, no talent, but he looks really good. Taylor Lawrence looks like the quarterback we thought he could be. Sure. I hate to see Trey Lance being down. The bad dude. Who would think that Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Matt Ryan loses his job to Sam Ehlinger? The Carolina Panthers are beating the Bucs with their 3rd string quarterback. Matt Stafford, Super Bowl winner, looks like he belongs in Detroit.
It's got to happen at some point, right? The youth movement, they're moving up. I think we're seeing it now. I'm
gonna look for a card here in a second to show. It's one of mine. Cooper Kupp's still the best wide receiver in the game.
I agree.
But I'm rooting for Buffalo because I want Von Miller to get a ring. I'm still mad at Denzel Ward because the Browns drafted him, so Denver took Chubb instead of Josh Allen. And I'll never get over it. It was fault.
So the new theme for LJ's Card Lounge is, will Chris ever get his joy back?
Tune in next week to see if I got my joy back. So. All right, so Josh, what's your Super Bowl projection this year?
Super Bowl projection? I'm going to say Bills Eagles. I don't know. Why not? It looks good to me right now.
I mean, I want to say Bills Eagles so much. I also want to say like the Chiefs, like Baltimore could make a run, but the Bills defense is what makes them stand apart.
Sure.
And then the emergence of Gabe Davis. I feel like they don't have a solid run game. When you have a pass game like that, like it's unbelievable. I'm just like sitting here trying to talk so I can think about other things like who's in the NFC. Like I think the Eagles are good, but they're not like good. The Giants are kind of frauds. Like the Cowboys could be straight. I mean, Micah Parsons is the best defensive player not named Aaron Donald in the league.
You have to have a defense to win in the National Football League.
And Dak's like, okay. I mean, like I've never been a huge fan. He puts up Tony Romo numbers with a way better team.
But if you have a good defense, you don't have to score a lot of points. I think it was Big Ben in Pittsburgh his first year. I don't know all the stats, but I know he didn't have to throw the ball very much because that defense was phenomenal. He won a Super Bowl.
I mean, what about the Red Rocket, Andy Dalton leading the Saints? I mean,
starting this week,
the Rams get a healthy Matt Stafford, sign OBJ again, and you could do it. The 49ers aren't winning with Jimmy G. Arizona just maybe needs to put it together. They got the talent. Like,
where does Odell go? Before we get too far ahead here, where does Odell go? Somebody tell us in the chat. Where does Odell go?
I thought he was going to Kansas City until they got Tony today. Then I was like, okay, he goes to Green Bay. He's like, I ain't playing with this. I really think he goes back to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I think that's the safest bet for him at this point.
Or
he already knows the offense.
Does he go to Buffalo?
There you go. PJ says he stays in LA. I agree.
I think so too. But Buffalo's intriguing. Miami. Sure. Imagine Tua, Tyreek, Waddle, and OBJ. Like, but would Odell?
Is there enough room for him there though? Because they already have the superstar.
In Buffalo.
Yep.
You got Diggs, Gabe Davis, and Odell. Like, I mean, he's not going to Tampa.
No.
Does he go to Dallas?
Not good to Tampa. I don't think he goes to Dallas. I think I'm going to agree with PJ here and say that he stays in LA.
Yeah, samesies.
He knows the
MVP projection.
MVP of the year. What I said. What did I say 6 weeks ago? What did I say? Jalen Hurts. He's still undefeated. I'm not going to change my mind until he loses. Ask me in a couple weeks, but as of right now, Jalen Hurts.
I mean, I think a lot of people got Josh Allen circled. Jalen Hurts. I've been saying Lamar. Lamar's had like 2 bad weeks, but he's doing stuff that other quarterbacks cannot do. I still think Patrick Mahomes is the most talented quarterback in the league.
Yes.
I mean, like PJ saying, Joey B, he puts up 501 all-purpose yards and 4 touchdowns.
I am not against Joey B. Absolutely, 100%.
Give me. You know who it's not going to be? Russell Wilson.
I was going to say, Russell Wilson, because he is a thief of joy.
If he thieves my joy and my Bradley Chubb jersey, garnering it worthless, my Jerry Jeudy jersey that my daughter has a matching one on, that we wear matching jerseys on Sundays, if they get traded because Russell Wilson and Nathaniel Hackett leave him in London.
Yep.
Leave him in London. I'm going to come to work tomorrow.
Like an extended vacation.
Chris, Denver's punter's the MVP too. He says the Steelers punter. There you go.
Special teams.
Dude,
Kickers and punters.
Big on George Pickens though. The biggest player lost last week. You mean like by injury or what? What do you mean there by that question? What are your thoughts in biggest player lost last week? I mean, I got to go with Jamar Chase. He's out 4 to 6 weeks.
It hurts. I don't know. The Cincinnati receiving corps is still good, but that guy is amazing.
If that's what PJ meant, I'm not sure if he can comment here. Yeah, by injury.
By injury. Yep, there it is.
What do you think, PJ? I'm going Jamar Chase.
Yeah, that hurts.
That's just where it is. But Josh, tomorrow you and I are taking a little field trip to our LCS to buy a certain product that we both are very excited for. Honestly, it's the only product releasing the next month or so to mid-November when I look that I'm super stoked for. What are we doing tomorrow, Josh?
Let's go get some Topps update. This rookie class, this baseball rookie class is phenomenal. Hopefully they don't leave anybody out. Hopefully every player will be in there. We'll see. But it's exciting. It's exciting. World Series starts tomorrow. Topps update comes out tomorrow. I think Chronicles comes out tomorrow too. So that's always an interesting product to get a bunch of extra little cards from different years product stuff. Chronicles. So you guys know what I mean. But it's exciting.
And, jump back real quick. Dylan says Breece Hall. And I would have been all on the Breece Hall train until they signed Robinson from the Jaguars. So I don't think it's a huge, huge loss. But like you said, is Jamar Chase really a huge loss when you got plug and play Tyler Boyd, who's playing out of his mind? You got T. Higgins playing very well. You got 2 awesome running backs. You got Joey B. Hold on. Did you see the story of the kid who went trick-or-treating as Joe Burrow dressed up as Jamar Chase?
I didn't see that. No.
He had the blonde hair, the earbuds in, the Joe Burrow thing, and had the Jamar Chase. Did you see when Burrow dressed up as Lamar or as Chase?
I did, yes, with the LSU jersey.
Yeah, so some kid went for Halloween as Joe Burrow dressed up as Jamar Chase, and it was just the coolest. I'm like, man, my kid's a werewolf.
I'm gonna have to look that
Davis. Come on, man, get together, Cooper.
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, but I totally think that if it was just Breece Hall and they didn't sign Robinson from the Jags, that would be it. But I mean, Javonte Williams for the season, then you got Melvin fumbles the game away. I'm totally digging on Latavius Murray and Boone, but it's thief of joy. Thief of joy.
They'll get it together, Chris. They'll get it together.
Yeah, so we got commercial, Josh. 0-0.
They trip across the pond. You never know what's going to happen. You get up early and watch football on Sunday. At least if they lose, you get it over with. Yeah, they might surprise you, though. They might surprise you.
And PJ says Tony to the Chiefs. That's exactly why.
Yeah. They are stocking up the wide receivers.
I love Kadarius Toney. Liked him in Florida. I think he's going to be great in the NFL. Needs to go to a new team. Has an excellent quarterback. Just needs a new situation. I mean, the Chiefs. What like Juju, Hardman. Who's the other?
MVS.
the Scantling. Who's the guy who does the punt returns? I can't think of him, but they don't like him right now. But Tony can do those things. To give up what was a fifth or a sixth for him, or a sixth that could be a fifth. Like,
I think they did all right.
But then you're talking about giving up Bradley Chubb for a fifth. No.
Keep him.
Jerry Jeudy for a fifth.
Keep him.
Don't thieve my joy, man.
No joy left in Westerville.
Well, that's what we got for today. So I really enjoyed this. We're going to do it again. But our kind of motto is we got LJs in your pocket. You need a card? Boom, eBay. You need a card? Boom, IG. You need a card? Boom. We're growing on Twitter now. So now you got these podcasts to watch. You got your sub to our channel. So all kinds of card information for you. If you're looking for something, we don't have it, we can probably find it for you. And, we're just looking to expand. We're looking to grow the community, be part of the community. We love the hobby community. We love serving the community. It's one thing I got to say real quick with the BCB crew. They literally spent like an hour trying to boost us up to that 200.
Thank you, guys.
And then they say, hey, man, like, we love just serving this community. It's stuff like that we just want to give back and help other people. If we can help you in any way, please reach out to me.
Sure.
If you're going to message us on social media, it's going to go to me, but like I can get a hold of anybody there. Our emails are on the website and everything. So this was just like our first show, who we are, what we do, talk a little bit. Most of the shows are going to be, hey, we're going to show a card of Lamar Jackson because he's playing right now. Well, we didn't do that tonight, but going forward, a little different concept. But I had a great time. Josh, do you have a good time?
Absolutely. Let's do it again. Let's
leave them in London and not thieve my joy. And LJ's
in next week,
right? Thanks for watching. Tune in next
week.
All right. See you guys.